Retirement Age in Canada 2022, Detailed Explanation. In this post, I'm going to focus on Retirement Age in Canada 2022. What is the retirement age in Canada, you might wonder? That question, as well as others, will be addressed in this post. I'll also explain where you may acquire more up-to-date information and how the requirements for retiring vary by province. So, what is the retirement age in Canada? The retirement age in Canada is 67 years old. This is general information and you should check with your local government to see what they have to say. Retirement age in Canada. The age at which a person becomes eligible to receive retirement benefits from the Old Age Security, OAS, pension program and the Canada Pension Plan Quebec Pension Plan, CPPQPP, in Canada is referred to as retirement age. The OAS pension provides economic support to qualifying Canadian residents over the age of 18 who have lived in Canada for at least 10 years. All contributors to the CPP receive basic income protection, whereas individuals who live and work in Quebec receive additional benefits. Indiana, Canada, the retirement age is 67 for men and women. This means that no matter how much money you make or what kind of job you have, when you are 67 years old, your company will stop paying your salary and start paying it to someone else instead. There's nothing else besides this one-time payment termed retirement: no health benefits, no pension plan, and no work perks at all. In cases where retirees do not qualify for other government programs such as OAS and GIS, or CPPQPP disability benefits, Canada's social security system provides some basic income support, but it does not provide any additional services such as vision or dental coverage, which must be purchased privately through a private insurer. Know that the official retirement age varies depending on where you reside. Other factors that influence when you're eligible for OAS or CPP payments, aside from your age, include: if your partner is under 60 years old and you have never married before. If either of you has been married before but neither of you has a current spouse and your spouse is younger than 60, including those who are separated. Retirement age in Canada 2022. In 2022, the minimum age to retire with a full pension will be 65 years old, or 67 if you have worked for an employer who offers a defined benefit plan, DBP. This implies you'll have to contribute to the plan for at least 10 years before you're eligible for retirement benefits. It also implies that if your firm offers a DBP with early vesting, for example, after 5 years, you'll have to wait until the end of those 5 years to receive any funds set aside on your behalf through an employee-sponsored registered pension plan, ERPP. You can retire at any age. However, if you begin getting your retirement income before the age of 65, your pension will be decreased. The amount of the reduction varies depending on how soon you want to start getting your pension, but it's often between 10% and 25%. After reaching the age of 65, you have the option of deferring your pension for a few years. You'll get a greater monthly check if you do this and then return to work if you're over 70 years old than if you took your pension earlier in life. Many people may find the fact that the retirement age in Canada will be 67 in 2022 unusual, but the government has declared that it is a necessary adjustment. The government is raising the age at which you can get benefits from the OAS and CPP programs in order to encourage Canadians to save for their own retirement. Furthermore, many Canadian seniors have already decided to postpone their retirement since they require their Social Security benefits now more than ever. A look at retirees in Canada. The Old Age Security Benefits Plan provides support to retirees in Canada with their day-to-day living expenses. The Old Age Security, OAS, benefits program provides a monthly stipend to qualified Canadian residents aged 65 and over. People who have resided in Canada for at least 10 years after reaching 18 and meet the other qualifications are also eligible. The amount you get is determined by your income, marital status, and the number of children you have. Once you reach the age of 65, you can apply for OAS online or by mail. A look at the Canada Pension Plan, CPP. All employees who earn more than $3,500 per year are required to participate in the Canada Pension Plan, CPP. It's a defined benefit pension plan that pays retirees a monthly benefit based on their average annual earnings over the course of their working lives. CPP contributions are split evenly between the employee and their employer, with the government contributing an additional 1%. The amount you get from CPP is determined by the amount of money you put into your account while working and your age when you start receiving payments. Starting at 65 years old, the highest yearly sum payable is $2,788 per month, or $33,400 per year. If you have a medical condition and have made at least one CPP contribution, you may be eligible for early CPP benefits. If you have a medical condition and have made at least one CPP contribution, you may be eligible for early CPP benefits. If your condition prevents you from working in any capacity, or if it only allows you to work part-time, disability benefits under the Canada Pension Plan may be available to help you pay for your living expenses during retirement. To be eligible for these early payment alternatives, commonly known as bridge benefits, you must have contributed to the CPP for at least 10 years and be 65 or older. More on retirement age in Canada 2022. So, you're approaching retirement age and wondering if you'll have to work until you're 65 in Canada. The year 2022 marks the beginning of a new era. What you need to know is as follows. The age at which you can apply for OAS and CPP. The age at which you can apply for OAS and CPP. The year you were born determines your retirement age, or the date you can begin collecting your old age security, OAS, pension. If you were born after April 1952, your age is 67 as of July 2019. By 2023, the age will have risen to 67.03. After which it will rise at a rate of 2 months per year until it reaches 68 in 2065. Now, I'll look at the changes to the retirement age in Canada. At the age of 65, you will be eligible for OAS. The earliest date you can receive CPP is April 1, 1966, if you were born on January 1, 1953, or earlier. If you were born between January 2 and December 31, 1953, you can start receiving CPP on April 1, 1967. The CPP eligibility conditions remained unchanged from January 1, 1954, to December 31, 1953, and from January 1, 1964, until date. If your birthday is between 1952 and 1963 and you are eligible for both OAS and CPP benefits in 2022, or later, we may not be able to pay both benefits at age 65 because it would exceed your lifetime maximum benefit entitlement under either program or an equivalent amount transferred into tax-free retirement savings vehicles like an RRSP or annuity, for example, if they are transferred into an RRSP. A question. What is the average retirement age in Canada? Canadians retire at an average age of 64.5 years. This figure is slightly lower than the 64.6-year-old average retirement age in the United States. Indiana, Canada, however, there are some distinctions between how men and women approach retirement. Men typically wait until their late 60s or early 70s to retire, whereas women typically retire at the age of 62. A look at life expectancy in Canada. Canadians should expect to live little longer than 81 years on average. This figure is somewhat higher than the average life expectancy for men, which is 80 years and 7 months, and for women, which is 84 years and 2 months. These data, however, are based on a national average that does not account for individual conditions such as health or income. Retirement age in Canada, income splitting and pension income splitting. Two strategies that can help couples split their retirement resources are income splitting and pension income splitting. Income splitting is a tax method in which you shift some of your earnings to your spouse or common law partner so that he or she pays less tax. For those who have set up pension plans, pension income splitting is a way to reduce the overall taxes owed by each spouse. When you earn less than your spouse, Having one of you record all of the couple's income and the other spouse claim only his or her own personal exemption amount on his or her return may be beneficial to you both financially. This would allow a married couple's lower income earning member to pay less in taxes than if they filed as singles. When computing deductions like RRSP contributions, income splitting is advantageous because these deductions are based on net family income rather than individual taxable incomes before applying credits like the GST/HST credit. A look at changes to the retirement age in Canada. The retirement age will increase from 65 to 67, but if you've paid into the program for 40 years, you can begin receiving at the age of 62. Your pension payments will remain the same if your annual income is less than $69,562. If it's more than that, they'll be decreased based on your earnings and the number of years you worked. Until 2025, the CPP contribution rate will increase by 1% every 3 years. It is now 9%. It will thereafter remain at 11%. Until 2025. The maximum annual earnings subject to CPP contributions are $75,900, then $82,700, currently $55,900. Now, the conclusion. If you're wondering when you can retire in Canada, you should think about all of the reasons outlined above. Retirement is a significant life decision with numerous expenses and advantages. It's also a good opportunity to re-evaluate your financial conditions so that you can meet your objectives and avoid any problems down the future. To summarize, these are some of the most important considerations.